What's up guys, Patrick here from Top Tier Gaming, and today I'm coming at y'all with an Adamancipator deck profile. I've taken to calling this list the Mayan calendar because of some of the text I'm playing in it. It's a cool deck, combos off pretty hard, and it uses rock monsters, which is pretty rare for combo decks, as if anybody was playing whenever this deck had Block Dragon, you have nightmares the same way about it as I do. But it's a pretty interesting deck now. It's pretty high roll to end on your like super good boards, but it's still very fun. Like, it has an element of randomness which makes it pretty fun, and I've been enjoying playing it on DB. This is actually my first time putting it together in person, but I've been playing it on DB quite a bit. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show the profile. Starting off the profile, we have a triple Adamancipator Researcher. This is the main girl of the deck. She is really insane. When you control a rock monster, except her, you can special her from hand, and then you can check the top 5 cards of your deck, and then special a rock. All of the Adamancipators have the second part, where they check top 5 and special one. And they all have different like summoning requirements. So her, you have to control a rock monster. For Seeker, you have to control another Adamancipator monster, which is not too difficult. And then Analyzer, your opponent has to control a card. Yeah. If only your opponent controls a monster, he'll special from hand. So he's kind of the worst one, which is why we only play 2 of him. But he is still an Adamancipator name that you can add or special off of your synchros, so we still gotta play him. And still normal summon him as combo, like a good portion of the time. Then, kind of weird, we're playing 3 crystals, playing 2 Dragite and 1 Raftite. I like having additional Adamancipator names that are just rocks and that draw cards whenever they're special, so I decided to just play 3 of them to kind of increase the consistency. And I'm playing no cards in my deck that can't be summoned except for the hand trap Nibiru, because he's too big. But I want every monster I hit to be special summonable, so I can always be able to extend further. Then we play triple Supplier, Quakimeru Supplier. If a rock monster is sent to the graveyard while he's in your hand, you can special summon him. And then if he's special summoned, you can add a Quakimeru to your hand. So basically you're always going to add to your hand a Guardian, which Guardian with Researcher in hand is super broken in this deck because it's, you have a negate and full combo. So yeah, being able to normal summon him and then special summon Researcher is kind of broken. And then for the spice of the deck, actually we'll get to the spice. We're playing triple Doki Doki. Again, I've seen lists playing only 2, and I understand only playing 2, but I want every card I hit to be summonable, so I decided to just play the 3. Triple Tusper Rocket. On normal or special, it sends a Chronomaly monster from deck to grave, and then modulates attack on the field based on the level it was sent. But that doesn't really matter. It also has an Xyz effect, which you never really use. I guess you can use it if you put it under Dweller, but I mean, double attack Dweller doesn't really do anything. Like, it can attack twice, doesn't really matter. And then we play double Crystal Bones. It's just a solid extender going second because your opponent, if your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon it, and that's really it. You can special Chronomaly from your hand or graveyard as well if you have another one in grave, but that doesn't come up super often, the special summon effect from grave. But yeah, he's just another extender, and then the card you send off of Tusper Rocket, Gordian Knot. It's literally just because it's a level 3 rock earth. That's the only reason we play this. It specials a Chronomaly from hand, and it modulates its level to do that when it's normal summon, but you literally never activate that effect. Yeah, you just summon this off of Tusper Rocket, and then reborn it back with any of the reborn spells in the deck, and then make Nat Beast with it. So in the future, in this profile, I reference what's his name, Crystal Bones, to make Nat Beast, but I misspoke, and it's Gordian Knot. That's the card you're using to make it. So yeah, and then we're playing 1 hand trap in the deck, which is triple Nibiru. He's a rock, so the deck synergizes with it. You can activate Raftite effect and add it to your hand at the end of your combo, so you just have insulation. Nibiru is still a pretty strong hand trap, so I feel like he's worth playing. He's one of the only good blowout hand traps. And now you're gonna see like the main thing about this list right now, like what kind of separates it from other lists. Playing triple signs because it's addable off Leonidas, or Leonite, and it's a Monster Reborn. And then we're playing triple Living Fossil. So this is kind of where the goal of the deck comes in. Basic, and we'll go ahead and throw these in here. Monster Reborn and a World Legacy Succession. We're playing 8 revival spells, because the goal of the deck is to special summon Nebradis, or Tusper Rocket off of any of your Adamancipators, then send your Crystal Bones to grave, and then combo off normally, and then be able to Monster Reborn back the Crystal Bones and make a Naturia Beast, which is the goal of the deck, which is to get to Nat Beast plus Raftite and Appaloosa, which is a pretty solid board. And then to help do that, we'll play 3 triple tactics. I've seen people playing 2 of this, but because this is hard combo, I want to always have a punish for hand traps, which is why we also play the card that should be banned. But yeah, we play 4 cards to punish hand traps. So that's the main deck. The goal of it, as I said, is to get to a point where you can Monster Reborn back your Crystal Bones and then synchro with your Researcher and Seeker into Nat Beast. Because you have a bunch of ways to get them on board, and then if you have a way to like reborn spell one of your Crystal Bones from the grave, you can just make it. It's super useful. Because Nat Beast right now, honestly, just blows people out. Onwards into the extra deck. Starting off, we have our three rock people. I don't remember what they're called. The Risens. Dragite is a spell trap negate that checks the top cards of your deck, and you can add a rock monster. He also bounces cards. Yeah, based on the number of rocks revealed, which is pretty cool. Leonite, he adds a Adamancipator card to your hand by milling 5. Raftite is a DD Crow, and then special summons one from the top 5, as all of the as these two have. Or they all have top 5 effects, you know, the little RNG thing. Anyway, solid cards. You can't really play more of them. I wouldn't want to play more of them because Leonite's kind of poopy. Raftite and Dragite are very good, but Leonite's kind of poop. 1 Nat Beast, because this is like one of the payoff cards of the deck. Like, you want to be able to make this, because if you just slap Nat Beast on the board, she's really hard to deal with. Being able to negate like 4 monster effects with Appaloosa, and then like infinite spells with Nat Beast outside of Droplets and Dark Ruler, because, you know, can't respond. But yeah, it's pretty solid. 1 Borlord Savage. It's just another level 8 you can make with like your full combos, and you can equip stuff from grave. If just another flex spot, honestly. You could probably find cards to replace it. Then I play 1 Formula Synchron and 1 Shooting Rising Dragon. These are cards that you can summon off of your Hauka Fibrax if you end on Hauka Fibrax. If you pass with Hauka Fibrax plus Raftite with a Wind Engrave, and you banish a card with Raftite, you can Hauka Fibrax into this, draw a card, and then Synchro into your either your Borlord Savage or your Dragite, depending on what you have in grave. Like, if you have a water in grave, you can go ahead and make Dragite for a spell trap negate. And if you don't, you can equip a link to the Savage Dragon. Then we play 1 Appaloosa. She's good. 1 Hauka Firebax. He's good. Then we play Unicorn Phoenix utility spots, because we play the IP Masquerena, and you just want to have cards you can go into to spot remove. And as I always say, if you have space for Phoenix, play a Phoenix. 1 Almirage, because linking off a rock and then special summoning Supplier from hand is sometimes combo. So, you know, never know. 1 Dweller, because you can make rank 4s pretty easily, and then 1 Gallant Granite to search Researcher, because she is the best card in your deck. Dweller kind of poops on the format as well. He's very good. And then Gallant Granite he's either Nibiru, he is Researcher, he's honestly anything you need out of your deck, because every monster in your main deck is a rock, so you can always add anything from your main deck that you want. So you can always be able to play the game. Or defend yourself from your opponent playing the game at you. Now, don't judge me. I'm too lazy to re-sleeve my side, because all this stuff is being currently used in other decks right now. So they're kind of in mismatched sleeves. So don't bully me, please. Triple Droll and Lockbird. Droll and Lockbird poops on Invoked, and it poops on what's their name? Drytron. Kind of have to play it, I think, in the current format. So yeah, that's why we're playing that. Triple Phantasma, because you want to draw into your Droll and you want to draw into your Nibiru, and it's very good versus Tri-Brigade. Just pretty solid card all around. Back row hate, we play Triple Twin Twisters. Discard 1, pop 2 is very solid, can't complain about it. It's just a very good card in the current format, because Prank Kids, you can make the debate for playing Cosmic, which I understand if you want to play Cosmic, because Prank Kids usually only set one card that matters, and then Shaddoll sets one that matters in Schism, so if they ever set one, you know exactly what it is, so you can just get rid of it. And you can banish it, which is very nice. But I like Twin Twisters because it just gives you so much value if you discard like a worthless card and just pop 2. Like, it's just so nice. Then going second cards for combo decks, we play Triple Droplets. Droplets just nice. It's just nice. Opponent cannot respond. That's really what matters on that card. And then we play Triple Dark Ruler No More. Dark Ruler No More is very good in this deck because you can set up boards that your opponent can't deal with and then like break theirs and then say, alright, try to play through my board on your turn 3. Or your turn 2, so turn 3 in the game. But yeah, that's the side deck. I don't really think there are any changes I would make because we're playing 3 side deck blowout hand traps and then main decking 3 blowout traps and then 3 that get you there. So that's just kind of my thoughts on it. I like the side deck the way it is. Because of the current camera I'm using, it's kind of hard to do test hands. Let me see if I can do a couple test hands for y'all and see where they go. I will be back momentarily. Alright, yeah, because the I don't have a wide lens for this camera. I'm too lazy to go buy one. I'm gonna have to do these. They're a little cramped, so you're not gonna be able to see everything like super well. But I figure I can do a couple test hands. Go ahead and make this focus. Focus in there. Dot, bop, bop, bop. This is a broken hand. Yeah, this is an insane hand. You have Guardian plus Researcher, which is combo like 90, and a Call with the Grave. It's combo through like 90% of interactions. Special your Researcher, Activator effect, check the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, I think we are going to special the Tusper Rocket because we already have access to the to your Guardian. So these are kind of just adding an extra card to your hand. And then we'll activate Tusper Rocket effect, sending to the grave our Crystal Bones. Yeah, I can only fit three zones in here, so it's going to be a little cramped. We'll just say this is middle, and then these are, let me slide this down a little bit. Yeah, these are EMCs. So Crystal Bones is in grave. Now we can go ahead and go Synchro Shaman into How Key Fibrax and activate his effect special. Using his effects, because we can't special out the, what's his name, the Researcher, or not, Analyzer, we can't special him because he's too big. Then we'll special summon our Seeker, activate his effects, checking top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we'll go ahead and grab a Doki Doki, because he makes my heart sing. Let's see, how do we want to proceed? We can go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and make here our Appaloosa for 3. Appaloosa's got 3 negates, then we can go ahead and go Doki Doki effect, discard the Chronomaly that was in our hand, to special out a Analyzer. And we can go ahead and go Analyzer effects, checking top 5. Here we're going to special the Dragite. Dragite effect is going to activate, drawing his card, draw signs, exactly what we wanted. Now we can go Synchro Summon here into our Raftite, and then Raftite effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Special the Dragite from your deck. Kind of sucks that we hit the second Dragite, not the wind one, but it's whatever. Go Dweller. And honestly here, let's see, do we even want to extend it in that beast? We don't have a Wind Engrave, so he's kind of dead. consigns that back and make Dragite for another spell trap, which I think is the play. So we'll activate Signs, special back our Researcher, and then we can use Signs effect to put a card on top of deck, so we'll just put the second Researcher back on top of deck because we're not going to activate the other effects for the rest of the turn. Go ahead and organize up that graveyard. Then we can Synchro for 8. Now, we have the option of either going into Savage Dragon or Dragite. Since I don't really want to mess with the top of my deck, I'm going to go Savage Dragon here and then equip the Halqifibrax from Grave. Here, Guardian's actually going to die, so that's kind of whatever, because we don't have another rock in hand, but, you know. I think Dweller, Apollousa for 3, and Savage Dragon with the Call by the Grave is pretty freaking good. And the Dweller's also huge because he's got Waters under, so he is a large boy. But yeah, that is test stand real quick for the Mayan Calendar deck. It didn't really get to do what I wanted it to because we didn't hit our RNGs well enough. Hitting the second Raftite was kind of a shame. But yeah, that is the list. I hope y'all enjoyed. And a little combo video. I'll probably be playing this more in the future now because I have everything in person again. That's kind of the reason I didn't play it, is because I didn't have it together and I was really lazy. But since I'm going on a vacation for my birthday, I wanted to get a couple profiles done, so I put it together. And yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, join our Discord, follow our Twitter, Top Tier YGO. Adamancipator Researcher is best girl. Bye.